boiling alive, the guillotine. These are just a taste of humanity's history, steeped in chilling and horrific methods of execution. As we unravel each era, we find distinct political climates and cultural norms crafting their own unique, yet terrifying ways to deliver the ultimate punishment. Let's take a journey to the ancient world where one of the most severe forms of execution reigned supreme: crucifixion. This was the Roman Empire's method of choice, involving the nailing or tying of a person to a large wooden cross, left to endure a slow and painful death. The crucified would ultimately succumb to asphyxiation or shock, often after enduring several days of unbearable agony. Moving forward to medieval times, the wheel was a favored instrument of execution. Condemned individuals were strapped to a large wheel, their limbs broken in several places. The wheel was then hoisted into the air for all to see, serving as a stark warning to potential lawbreakers. As we shift towards the Enlightenment era, we encounter the birth of the guillotine. Initially perceived as a compassionate way of execution, this apparatus was engineered to quickly separate the head from the body. Its application increased exponentially during the French Revolution, serving as a symbol of the tumultuous excesses of that time. In the 19th century, hanging became the most common method of execution in many parts of the world. Despite its long history, it was during this time that the method was refined to ensure a swift end, rather than a prolonged struggle. And finally, in the modern era, we've seen the introduction of lethal injection. Considered more humane and civilized, this method involves the administration of a series of drugs to induce unconsciousness, paralysis, and finally, cardiac arrest. In conclusion, the methods of execution have evolved over centuries, reflecting societal values and technological advancements. From the brutal crucifixions of Roman times through the bone-breaking wheels of the Middle Ages, the swift guillotine of the French Revolution, the noose of the 19th century, and finally to the clinical sterility of lethal injections in present times, each method tells its own dark tale of justice and punishment. It's a grim reminder of the lengths societies have gone to and still go to in the name of law and order. But perhaps it's also a testament to humanity's constant search for fairness and mercy, even in the administration of its most severe penalty.